Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie. Let's get to crafting. For this project, you will need 4 of Dollar Tree's Christmas trees, pull them out of the box, and then discard the little plastic pieces that create the stand. And what we're going to be making is a Christmas swag. Now, I know this isn't anything new in the DIY world on YouTube, but I haven't made one before, so this is my version. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel to grow, and don't forget to subscribe. So the next thing you want to do is take 2 of your Christmas trees and you want to attach them end to end. And I just go ahead and attach these using zip ties. Now you can use pipe cleaners, floral wire if you want to, whatever you've got, you can use that. I chose to use zip ties, and I've already fluffed my trees out because I had messed this up in the beginning, but you want to bring your trees close enough where the greenery is touching each other because you don't want too much of that centerpiece showing. So bring them close enough where the greenery is touching and then zip tie those together. Now I use 3 zip ties, 1 in the middle and then 1 on either side. Now you want to repeat that same step with your other 2 Christmas trees. So the next thing you're going to want to do is take both of your pieces and you're going to fold your branches away from the center, because now you're going to have a top piece and a bottom piece. Now for the bottom piece that's closest to me, I'm folding them towards myself, and then on the top I'm going to fold them away. That way you can take your top and your bottom and you can bring them together, and then I attach these using larger zip ties. Again, pipe cleaners, floral wire, whatever you got. I just so happen to have these zip ties and I'm putting them to some good use. So that's what you're doing. You're just going to fold those branches away from you, or wool away from the center really, and then attach them using the zip ties. You know what's really great about doing a project like this yourself is that you only spend $4. I mean, maybe 5 if you have to buy the zip ties or pipe cleaners or whatever it is, but $4, that is so much better than spending $17 on Amazon for the exact same thing. Just saying. So after you have clipped off the excess zip ties with your scissors, go ahead and fluff the swag out. You want to make sure that the branches go out to the side and not so much up, because you want to be able to put your decorations on, and it just kind of works better if you fluff your branches out to the side. So make it nice and pretty. Now the fun part of decorating it, these are picks from Dollar Tree, and I just grabbed 2 of these. First thing I'm going to do is grab those wire cutters, and then I'm just going to clip everything apart so I can just lay everything out and glue it down the way I want to see them. So now before I do anything, I am just kind of laying everything down where I think I want them to go, just starting with the berries, the leaves, and then moving on to the pine cones. Just kind of playing around with it, just seeing what looks really good, and then I go back in and then hot glue everything down. Now, I had picked up this ribbon over at Hobby Lobby last year, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that for my bow. Now, what I'm going to do is, this is just easier for me to lay it down on the table. I'm going to make my first loop and just kind of measure to see how big I need my loops to be for my bow in the center, and then I'm going to go back and forth, and I'm going to grab it at one end. Now, if you're using ribbon that is pretty on one side and it's got that weird backing on the other, you want to make sure that you twist it so that the pretty side is always showing. But for this ribbon is pretty on both sides, so I don't really need to worry about that. So I just go back and forth with my loops, and I do 12 loops in total. And that way I can take another zip tie. I'm going to zip tie it at the very bottom, and then I'm going to go and fluff the bow. So this is what it looks like after I had added that zip tie. Now you want to make sure that is good and tight, whether you're using a pipe cleaner or anything like that. And then I just cut the excess ribbon off and then just go ahead and fluff the bow. Now you want to make sure that you have wired ribbon, otherwise this is not going to look as pretty. So just go ahead and just kind of make your loops, nice and round, and move them around until your eyes are happy. So now that I have my bow looking all nice and pretty, I'm just going to add some hot glue and stick it in the center. Now you're going to see here in just a second, I did not quite center my bow very well, and I don't know what I was thinking. I just put the hot glue down and I stuck her in there, and then I was just like, oh my God, I did not center this very well. So I end up having to grab another pine cone to kind of fill in that gap. You can see that right there on the right side there. But so just make sure it is center. Otherwise, you could just kind of hide it with some more decorations, and it'll all be fine. The last thing I do for this project is give my bow some tails, and I just cut some extra ribbon off, dove my tails, hot glue it in place, and called it good. I am super excited about how this turned out. I really loved it. It is like become one of my favorite Christmas decor pieces. And what's awesome about these is that it is totally customizable to fit your decor needs for however you're decorating for Christmas. I want to thank y'all so much for being here and for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the little bell so you don't miss a thing. And y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.